to Dances with Kobold as we play the Red Hand of Doom. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are part of the Heroes Wanted Collective. Please check down in the doobly-doo for all of our sister shows. I am Patrick. I will be the Dungeon Master for this group. I put these players in a variety of situations and see how they react. Joining me tonight are...
Hello everyone, it is Lorne playing Dr. Padme Asen, the Tiefling Artificer Extraordinaire. And I shall kill you all with the power of science!
Hi everyone, my name is Chris. I'll be playing Maximilian T. Justice, Dragonborn Paladin of Glory, and spooky scary skeletons go tumbling down the stairs.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Seymour Sunkiss, the Warlock Newspaper Man. And our regularly scheduled program has been preempted to bring you the first episode of the new book review show, Reading Rainbot, starring Index.
That's awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Tara. I am the currently unconscious Chirrup of the Kenku Bard of the College of Whispers.
I'm Stephanie, struggling with COVID, but I'm playing Molly Goldman, Socialist Cleric and Defender of the Proletariat.
Hello, Nabil here. I'll be playing as Haboob of the Red Sands, a Depaxi rogue of the Phantom subclass, a freer of loose wallets.
And last session, the party faced off against a Fen Hydra in the bog, deep within the Witch Woods, as you are heading up to Vrath Keep, where you suspected the headquarters of an incursion spear tip is housed. And indeed, you were correct. You rescued Padme from being underwater surrounded by kipper swarms, and then taking your long rest earlier in the day, you approached the keep in the pre-dawn black. Sneaking around and climbing up the back wall, you made it to the top of the old tower, where you took fortified positions. And currently, Jor, Haboob, and Padme are still up on top, getting partial cover from the battlements as they are listening to the sounds of their comrades below as Chirrup began heading down the stairs into the second level of the tower, where a fake ghost was being voiced by a hobgoblin soldier. Unfortunately, Chirrup set off a tripwire alarm, and with that, the keep was alerted. Between a variety of spells, the hobgoblin was cooked alive in his armor, to the glee of some and the horror of others. Chirrup then, going through a hole in the wall, fired their crossbow at a Dracotor, a draconic centaur, getting its unwanted attention as it then proceeded to knock Chirrup out. On the second level of the tower currently are Molly and Julius. They have been listening to the sounds of combat below as Seymour attempted to get the soldiers down there to switch allegiances, but the zealots instead decided to stab him. Max has raced down from the top to the first floor to face these hobgoblin soldiers as well, and threw his javelin of lightning through one of them and through one of the multiple images of their bugbear leader, Koth. So this is where we pick up. The group is split over multiple levels of the tower and the ground outside. And top of the round, we take it to Jor, who is your guide, and he has been peppering the hobgoblins on the grounds below with arrows. And he will stand up on these battlements, peer through, and he can kind of see this guy, so he's going to take a shot at him.
You should also be able to see the dragon centaur dude on the ground.
He can, but he's been facing otherwise, and so his first shot is a hit for 9 piercing damage. And indeed, his second shot will turn towards there. That is a 15, which also hits for another 8 piercing damage. Into the main room, the multiple images of Koth stride forward to you, Maximilian, and as they begin flitting and moving around, you see its eyes begin to glow this golden hue as it levitates off the ground, and in this loud voice just says, "You have stepped into the domain of the Eye of the Dragon. I see you all, and you will not see the sunrise." That takes us to Haboob, who is currently up of this tower. So inside the courtyard, there are a couple of other arrow slingers that are ducked behind some cover. There's a scout perched up against the wall here. There's a small goblin behind a rock there, and another one that's been hiding behind the walls over here, as well as this tall centaur monstrosity that just knocked Chirrup unconscious. What are you going to do, Haboob?
So I am able to see this creature from where I am?
Just told you could.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see how if I'm able to see it from this angle. Not see it, sorry.
Yeah, currently, you're standing about here.
Okay. Oh, so pretty much.
I had to move the tower so you could see inside.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we're on the top floor of that tower.
Okay, let's take a let's take a shot at this. Giggity.
Imagine it's like that.
Does that connect?
21 hits.
Awesome.
11 piercing. Oh, no sneak attack.
Oh.
As Chirrup is unconscious, unless you were using steady aim.
I was.
All right, then, yeah, you hit for 21 damage.
And near this creature is... 60.
There's nobody you can see within 30 feet of them.
Ah, crap. Okay, so yeah, that's all I can do. That's it.
All right, any movement, any bonus action?
No, I can't move. I used my steady game.
Right. As you stand up, actually, an arrow comes your way. That is a critical hit, which will hit for 10 piercing damage. And you hear a little come from behind one of the walls. Julius is currently concentrating on Nether's mischief. How far can he move it? "10 feet.
Before the roll. Hey!
Yep.
He can get the Dracolich.
Boop. And roll the
I think
d4.
it's a Draco Lich.
Dracotar.
Dracotor, sorry, yes.
That is a 4. Difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, it'll make it more difficult for him to get out of there now that Chirp's on the ground.
Yep. And then he will just firebolt. And miss, unfortunately. Death saving throw, please, Seymour.
Question.
Stabilized.
Good question. Did he have his owl do anything?
Karen's turn. He's been giving him straight orders just to kind of watch over everything.
Okay.
And Seymour was stabilized last turn by Index.
Correct. So you're just unconscious.
Yep.
Karen continues watching on the floor below. Takes us to the scouts. This guy will pop around the corner and fire at you, Haboob, as you are standing up. That shatters off the stone next to you. That next one does hit with an 18 for 4 piercing damage. And then he'll just tuck back in against the wall.
How much movement did he have?
He has more than he needed to pop around a wall and move back, because he only moved 30 feet.
Okay, it looked like it was like 35.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so this one next to you, Max, is going to fire his longbow. And miss both times, and then go hide in the corner over here. This goblin is going to dash, get to his wolf. Julius says he's going to descend the stairs. Hearing from Brendan. So he comes down the stairs. In that case, Charon will give the help action to Max for the hobgoblin right in front of you.
All right.
But it is currently their turn. And did Index have to become visible to stabilize you, Seymour?
Nope, not an attack.
Okay.
That's kind of broken, I know, but not an attack.
It works with any other application of the invisibility spell.
All right, so these two hobgoblins surround you, Maximilian, with their long swords out. That is a 7, which misses. That is another miss. This other guy is just going to try and grapple you. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Don't touch
Yeah.
goods.
You push him off. He tries to step in, and you just stiff arm him back. That takes us to Badme. You are currently prone up on the roof.
Yes. I will stand up. Does that provoke any attacks?
Nope, they use their attacks on Haboob.
All right. I assume I can see Chirrup.
Yes. Yeah, you'd have to just move over to the other, like there, and you'll have a clear line of sight.
Yeah, I've got 15 feet easy. So I'm no longer prone. I'm not going to drop prone after this, I don't think. Okay, so bonus action healing word on Chirrup.
Thank you.
Healed for 9.
And then action on Draco Centaur. That is a horrible thing to say. If memory serves, he was resistant to fire, so we're going to try cold.
Ray of Frost hits for 11 cold damage.
All right. Speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yep.
And he's in difficult terrain.
Yeah, he does not appear to be resistant to the cold damage as the ice forms across his body, and you hear him yelp.
Chirrup, get out of there! And I'm going to end my turn.
That takes us to Chirrup. You are currently prone on the ground.
Okay. Let's see.
This guy's looking rough.
Oh, come open. There we go. Do I have my... How do I not have Misty Step? I'm going to try and push him back. And yeah, let's Thunderwave that. Oh god, that sucked for an upcast.
That is a 21 on the save. He takes half damage, which is more than the 5 hit points he had left.
Yay!
Oh, hallelujah!
Yay!
Just remember the
Oh, thank
difficult
God.
terrain.
Yep. I am just going to waddle my little birdie butt right up over, just like heading towards this way. But
Yeah.
considering I have to stand up, I probably won't have like 5 or 10 feet of movement.
We got 15.
15. So yeah, you can get to just the other side from there.
There you go, right there. But like I am like,
Just steps over the body.
yeah, just like I clamber over. It's just bones, right, or whatever. Like I just getting out of here.
No,
So that was my action. I have no more bardic inspirations. I can't use my potion of healing. But that looks to be it for me.
All right. Index.
All right, does Max or Julius have a potion on their belt?
I'll say that Max does. Wait, let me confirm that. I have 2. One, I'm sure Index can pilfer through Max's belongings. It's not like the rest of the party hasn't.
Julius has one on his
Julius
person as
also
well.
Jack have one. Hello.
Okay, so would it be a free action for Index to grab and then an action to administer?
Yep.
All right, who am I grabbing from, Julius or Max?
Your choice.
We'll go for the closer one.
Looter's choice.
Choice.
Both of us are 10 feet away from Index.
Max, Julius is 10 feet away. Max is 5 feet away. Six, not bad.
Heal for 6. Molly. So you are currently
Thank
up on
you.
the second floor.
Come down.
Okay.
So if I go down, where would I be able to see Seymour?
You can, you can stop there if you just want to see Seymour. You also see 2 hobgoblins that are surrounding Max and not seeming to do much more than irritate him at this point.
All right, so does Seymour get up, or is he asleep?
Seymour's
Just been
keeping
fed
his
a
eyes
potion by
closed.
Index, so he is currently still prone on the ground with a little bit of potion dribbling down his chin.
I'm going to healing word him.
Oh,
8.
thank you.
And then I will Sacred Flame one of these hobgoblins.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
This one next to Seymour looks to be in the worst shape.
Yep.
Makes his save, so
Shit.
no damage though. Just with a 15. Probably won't make this next round though. Maximilian.
Right. Okay. Well, first of all, this is how you push someone over.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20.
No, it isn't. They get a 21.
See, now you're learning, and then I
I
stab him.
planted my feet. 11 does not hit. 23 hits, and that is more than enough to kill him. In the midst of his retort, he just and goes down.
And then I point at I point at multiplicity over there, and I'm like, now let's talk about property rights. And I step forward
All right.
to there because I've got this doofus at my back.
The Dracotor is dead. Dire Wolf runs away.
The rest of them are gonna know.
We need to have a meeting after this to discuss our enemies.
But there's so many.
Yes, that's topic 1.
No, topic 1 is that we're fighting hobgoblins.
Yes, well, let's sidebar this for now.
This goblin pops out. It's just going to take a pot shot at Haboob, who's still standing there. That is an 18, which will hit for 4 more piercing damage. Then he's going to duck back into his cover. Jor is going to take a couple of quick pot shots at the wolf that is running away.
Sure.
That is a 23 to hit and a critical hit for a grand total of 18 piercing damage.
Nice.
Wolf is still up, but it is badly injured. The Worm Lord. He is just going to look at you, Max, and snicker and just say, "Catch this, my friend." And you
Casting a
see
spell.
he is.
I would like to counterspell that spell.
I get ready to catch it.
Before that happens, roll me a d20 because he's got mirror image up. I want to make sure you can actually see the correct one because you can't see all 3 of them from where you are on the stairs right now, Julius.
Yes, but mirror image, they're all supposed to be in the same spot, right? Like you're just doing that for
Yeah, this is just for flavor.
1.
1. All right. Yeah, the spell dissipates.
I'm sorry. Catch what?
Guys, I gotta cast counterspell. It worked.
Yay!
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yeah. His eyes glow gold, Max. And you take 12 force damage as a sorcerer's bolt blasts out from his golden eyes with a 22 to hit.
What?
Son of a
Just
bitch.
hits.
Okay, I caught that.
And that
That-
takes us to Haboob on the roof.
That wasn't the spell I countered. That was a different spell.
Correct.
Spell like ability.
Yep, spell-like ability.
Okay, I just had a question regarding these three that are directly below me. Are they?
Yeah, no, there's a roof. You cannot see them.
I cannot see them, and these two are also inside the building as well.
Yes.
Okay, what about this?
You know
one?
there's a guy outside, but he's tucked up against the wall, and you know there's a goblin that's hiding over here as well.
Yeah.
And you've heard rumblings and grumblings from something in here, but nothing has come out yet.
no,
And he can
that's-
see the wolf with Ryder running away.
Yes.
I am going to take a shot at that.
Yeah.
The
Jor has
rider-
just hit it twice. Jor hit the rider, not the goblin.
Okay,
Rider is the
I'm gonna
goblin,
again.
wolf.
I'm gonna continue to focus on the rider. Sneak attack. Is crouching considered a movement?
Nope.
It requires 5 feet to drop prone.
Yeah. I mean, you're currently behind battlements, so if you crouch or go any lower, you're basically taking away your line of sight. And it is currently, it dashed 100 feet from here, so you are, still 170 feet or so not actually too far out of range.
Okay, so I'm not gonna risk because I'm gonna take cover after taking this shot. It's gonna be disadvantage straight up. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's 140 feet.
He dashed on Firewolf speed.
Yeah, he's 100.
Oh,
Ooh,
So-
11.
if he's 100 feet out from the gate, then he's just off the map, so he's still less than 150 feet away.
He's on a short bow, not a long bow.
So it would be with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, yeah, an
technically it
11.
would be a straight roll if he aimed.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't. You didn't say steady aim though.
Yeah,
I
but he
did
wants
not.
to
The
take cover.
reason is that because, like Lauren pointed out, I would not be able to crouch. It requires 5 feet of movement. Steady aim takes away all movement.
I didn't crouch. I'm still standing.
No, like you pointed out, you said that it would take 5 feet to.
Yeah.
So
He won't
I
be
need
able
to
to-
crouch because I'm starting to look like a pincushion, and because I missed, I'm gonna crouch and hide.
All right. Julius, you have just come down the stairs. You're still concentrating on Nathair's mischief.
Yes, and I don't know what's happened outside of the thing, right?
Correct. I
So-
would say you've heard sounds of fighting still going on, but you heard a thunderous explosion from Chirp's Thunderwave. But yeah, you don't have confirmation of kill or safety or anything like that yet.
Then I'm going to do what I told you earlier and move it 10 feet to the south.
Okay.
However, I'm now down a 3rd level spell slot, so I don't think I'm going to lightning bolt down the corridor.
Yeah, you see one lightly injured hobgoblin in this space and the trio of sorcerers over there.
I have an idea. What's the range on this? Can I hit Mr. Guy? I'm gonna move here. And I can see through the doorway. I can see him.
You can see all 3 of them now. Yep.
Yep. Oh, I actually need to stand over this corpse. And I'm gonna look at the 3 of them, and I'm gonna ask, why do you spell dark with a K instead of a C? And cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right. it just looks at you and shakes its head and says, "Your jokes are not funny to the eye of the dragon."
You can't see in the dark.
The dragon can.
I thought it was funny.
Unfortunately, I am no longer.
Deception check.
That'll be it for me. I was really
All
hoping
right.
that would work and mess him up.
But you drop concentration,
Yes.
which is fine as that spell wasn't doing anything anyway. As he's already dead. And it is at this point, clawing and climbing out of this shed, you see a winged manticore.
I'm staying inside.
Well, nuts.
Let that thing out.
Woof. Woof, woof.
Might have been living here before.
Might be the many goblins they have in their employ.
Yeah, it's been here. You've heard a couple of people yell at it to get its ass out here.
Oh, okay.
And it will take to the sky and launch its tail spikes at Haboob, Badme, and Jor. First one against Haboob. That is a 12, which does not hit.
Ooh, thank God.
That is a 7 against Badme. And that is a
Oh, it's
14
slippery.
against Jor. All three of them. Oh no, 14 hits Jor. Damn it.
How's Jor doing?
After that, he's looking pretty hurt. He's down to 5 health. But that takes us back to Seymour.
So quick question. With the mirror image, if I cast a spell magic on it, does the mirror image still get a chance to block it?
No.
Alright, let's then
You're targeting the spell directly.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
hitting the spell,
yeah.
and that's and it's a second level spell. So
and it's
And say,
one
I see
effect,
this
right?
happening. It goes away.
Oh, any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Okay. Done. That's
All
what
right.
I'm going to. Nope. I'm going to take cover behind this bit.
All right. Karen.
Max had some issues with this guy a second ago, or his friend rather. So Karen's just gonna help action and then fly to where he's not gonna be AoE'd.
All right. Corner. So, Julius.
Oh boy.
That is a 22 to hit for 10 piercing damage.
Ouch.
That is a 23 to hit for 5 piercing damage. Damn it, should have been using these against Max, because these ones is a 9 and an 11. So the two just ting, pow,
Clank.
harmlessly clank off of Max.
Oops, that was
And then they will duck back around the corner. This hobgoblin
Yes.
it's going to turn on the lightly armored wizard next to him, of course,
why would he do that?
because he hasn't been able to scratch Max.
Now, can I do anything with Shield Master in this
Not
regard?
Shield Master, no. You would need Protector Fighting Style.
Yeah. All right. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that's a shove. Never mind.
That is a 23 to hit for 10 more slashing damage, Julius.
Not a single one of those in the shield range, by the way. All either way above it or below it, or below my regular AC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was saying I needed to use them on max, because, yeah, just the way the dice rolled. All right. Yeah, he's going to stay where he is. That takes us to Badme. You're up on the turret. There is a manticore flying about 20 feet above you.
Yep.
And this guy is still running away.
Yeah, I don't have any spells that will hit him, and he's kind of far away. Okay, only because this never really works. I am going to just double check something here. Sorry. Sorry, I just want to double check to make sure this will do what I want it to do. Yes. Okay. So I am going to pull out Vindcaster, load it with a Alchemist Fire, and launch it at the Chimera.
19 hits.
All right. So Alchemist Fire. Where did I put the? Oh, no, sorry, that's Eldritch Blast. So 2 fire damage, and it is on fire.
All right.
And bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Gior. And then I am going to move across over to here.
All right. Shut up.
I don't think I can see any enemies from where I am.
That's
No,
healing.
you'd have, if you backed up to about there, you'd be able to see the manticore.
Manticore's there.
Ooh, 12 for Jor. He thanks you mightily.
That is max healing for a first level spell slot.
Did the Manticore make any sound when he came out, like roaring or anything?
Oh, yeah. You would
Okay.
have been able to... He came out through this roof here, so you would have seen that happen.
Okay, so I will, what the heck where'd this thing go? I see him. Let me double check the range on this. Zoom out, ruler. 75, and distance on this is... Damn it, he's too far away. So what I will do this time is...
Don't forget, he's actually about there over the roof.
Oh, okay. But he's more like up. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it now. I see it now. Got it. So if he's more like, is he within 60 feet of me then? I'm hoping
Yes.
so. Okay. Big bada boom. Right in the air. Pow.
Oof.
And if I have to aim just behind his head or something, just so I don't get I don't think they'll be in the range anyway, but
Yep, that is fine. That is a 13 on the save. So, yeah, this massive blast of thunderous energy kind of tumbles them and knocks them slightly askew in the air.
ha! I have no more. I have no more movement, so I can't even drop down. I'll just cock my crossbow and then cross my feathery fingers and hope for the best.
Sure, you keep firing at these big nasties. And then standing there, Index.
Can't help it. Index?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, index will be, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't see I gotta zoom in so I can see the grid. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Help action, and then retreat another 10 feet.
And he will take an attack of opportunity.
Invisible.
He sees you.
Oh.
He is the eyes of the dragon. That's what he did to himself.
Is that higher than level 3?
It's more an ability, so yes. And you can only dispel one thing at a time, so you only chose to do mirror image.
All right.
Actually, it literally just says any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target.
Yeah, that's what I
ends.
thought it said.
This isn't considered a spell, so this is him communing with his boss.
This is divine intervention.
Yeah, this is.
fine if the boss is.
I don't know. Sounds
It's more
like...
fiendish intervention.
Yeah.
That is an 18 to hit for 17 piercing damage.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, it took him an action to do it, but yeah, that's why he calls himself the Eye of the Dragon.
Let me just double check, because how many temp hit points do I grant now?
Also, isn't he resistant to non-magical damage?
Yeah, what type of damage was that?
I'm gonna guess
Piercing.
it's magical.
And magical?
Nope, just a Morning Star, so non-magical.
Oh, it wasn't an eye beam. I interpreted
Nope.
that as an eye beam.
No, it just meant he could see him.
Yeah, so he has resistance to piercing from non-magical attacks.
So he takes 8 piercing.
All right. Still alive.
Takes us to Molly.
Okay, let's see. So can I see Index, or is Index is invisible?
Index invisible still.
Okay, I can't see this guy, right?
Correct. He's around the corner. You can see this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Secret Flame on him.
All right.
End of my turn. Everyone else is kind of Ooh, Julius, how are you?
I'm fine.
That is a 20 on his dex save. No damage.
God damn it.
Maximilian.
I'll look back at this guy and go, I'll get back to you. And I'm going to rush his boss.
All right.
Sir?
That is a 15 to hit, which misses.
All right. Now,
You have advantage on this attack.
I do have advantage on this attack. So, let me attempt Ice Pick.
22 hits.
All right. And if that's the case, then I'm going to blow. Now, does this guy count as a fiend?
No.
Okay. So I will simply blow a 2nd level smite. Okay. I had to have turned that on. So 1 second.
Just roll 3d8.
All right. 2nd level smite.
Ooh, very
Damn.
nice. Total of 29 damage. Yeah, you run up, stab with Ice Pick. The ice shatters across and then explodes in this radiant energy. And he roars in anger and pain.
Excellent. He's not going to like what I'm going to do next. I'm going to
Could fail.
Could. He's a sorcerer, but I mean, he is also a bugbear.
Yes. Damn it. Natural 1.
Rolled a 4 and a 5. He's got a +2 to his strength, and he rolled a 2.
Oh. So is
He is, because he is no longer flying because of the Dispel Magic. You whang, knock him to the ground.
Excellent. And then I will use my second level smite on him.
And he is going to... Oh, 21 will still hit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you stab him as he's down for another 22 damage. He looks brutally injured, but he is still alive.
So that was bonus, that was action, that was move. I don't have any good reactions or free actions. Well, if he runs away, I'll have a reaction. That's it for me.
All right, that is it for you. Okay, the wolf runs. Jor. Couple of shots at the Manticore. 2 hits, 14 damage, and yeah, that is enough for him. Haboob. So you have a Manticore flying about 20 feet above you that Jor has just peppered with shots, and you can hear the sounds of anguish coming from below.
And I'm also anguishing a little bit over here, so what I'm going to do is go near the stairs. A few steps down. No.
The stairs are difficult terrain because they are covered in ball bearings.
Okay, but I definitely just get away from its face. Yeah, over here. And I'm going to take a shot at it. It's just going to be a regular shot.
20 hits.
8.
8 piercing. It's starting to look wounded.
And that's it for me.
All right. Julius. This sorcerer is prone on the ground.
You know what that gives me? Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What was my other damage? I didn't take another damage. Can't.
Sorry, I had to do that smite.
Yeah.
You have a friend.
I have a friend. I have 2 friends.
In me?
And an enemy. You know what? How badly injured or hurt does this gentleman look?
Not terribly.
Take a step back. Oh, he's used his reaction. Never mind.
He has. He swung on Max.
I'm gonna take. You know what? I have advantage on him because of Charon.
Yeah, nobody's used it.
So I'm gonna take a firebolt at him because
right.
Molly made him make a save. Molly didn't attack him. 15, I'm pretty sure doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
These guys suck.
Oh yeah, just that suck.
That's gonna have to be it for me.
All right.
Actually, you know what? This guy could shoot me from where I am, can't he?
Yep.
So I'm gonna actually move down here.
All right. Yeah, you go to get on the other side of the bed and Sewer's like, I'm already here. Get your own spot. Manticore.
Well, he eats cookies in bed. Still
Takes
have
2
shared
fire damage at the start of its turn.
Yeah. And evens, it goes after the rooftop. Odds, it goes after Chirp that just blasted it with Shatter. Goes after the rooftop.
Oh, hallelujah. Sorry, guys, but hallelujah.
We might lose Jor again.
He
I
got
set it on fire, guys.
You did, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, so Tailspike at Badmay. That is a 14, which does not hit. Tailspike at Haboob. That is a 15 to hit for 7 piercing damage. And that is an 8 to hit Jor. Does not hit. It will then skirt around the tower and get low to get out of Chirrup's line of sight. Seymour, you're
That's
behind the
right.
bed.
All right, and Julius, were you referring to this one?
The one that's in the room with us, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I was going to fire at because I don't think I can see the other two anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, so
That was more
two.
me saying, please don't try and be friends with him.
I already tried that. It didn't work. Now they die. See?
Oh boy.
That is 20 damage, which is not enough to kill him. But he is very badly hurt as you blast him twice with your Eldritch Blasts.
I think it also underscores Seymour's point very well.
Takes us to Karen.
Woo! Help. Woo!
Wait, do your owl sound again?
Woo!
I love it.
Is your owl on a roller coaster and or cheering a sports team?
I mean, he's cheering for us.
The superb owl?
No, we're the New Haven nuisances.
Hey, that is a critical hit for 7 piercing on Maximilian and a 20, which does not hit.
All right.
And then this guy's going to poke in and fire his bow at you, Max, because you're really harassing his boss. That is a 22 to hit for 11 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Actually, no, 21 doesn't hit you. You're 22.
All right.
And second attack is an 11, which does not hit. And so he'll duck back out of the way. He will step back into the corner. Attack of opportunity if you want it.
I'm saving it.
Thought you might. This guy is going to charge you, Max. And he is going to attempt to shove you. Give me...
Man, these are handsy hobgoblins.
Might be on my ass.
Yeah, that is an 18. He just shoves you 10
Whoa.
feet out of the way onto the bed.
That's rude.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed this guy's turn. I took him out of the initiative order.
Oh, you deleted the wrong
Yeah,
token.
you deleted the
I
wrong
did. I read the
token.
wrong token.
Now, did he go?
Yeah, I don't know
before
where
the
he was.
hobgoblin?
He totally did. He was 16.
All right. So I'm technically still there.
Yeah, he went
And
before
I would be able
Haboob.
to see this. Because I would still be back. That'd be before I moved.
Yeah, let's not rewind the entire turn.
No, but I want to say, like, when he moved, I would have been able to counterspell him.
He's not pulling something that's counterspellable.
Yeah.
I need Maximilian, Molly, Julius, and Seymour, Karen is just going to go up as a massive fiery explosion detonates.
This is a deck save?
Yes.
Bugger.
So he has like a fireball, but it's not a spell.
Correct. These are the new sorcerers. He's got Sorcerer's Bolt and a fire explosion that recharges on a 4 to 6.
So I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the an 8 does it.
Does not. Oh, he should have had another Sorcerer's Bolt.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no, that's already.
Wouldn't have hit. Yeah, because he can cast a spell and then he gets 2 uses of either his Morningstar or the Sorcerer's Bolt.
Okay.
Right. So, oh, and actually, yeah, he will transmute this to acid. So this is going to affect Index. So I need Index to give me a save as well. So that is 38 fire damage.
Jesus.
For Max and Molly.
I'm down.
That is 19 for
I'm down.
Julius and Seymour.
Down.
Wait, hang on. I didn't have my temporary hit points, so I think I might still be up. How much temporary hit points do I have?
9.
9. I just realized the 8 that I had was my arcane ward, not my temporary.
Oh, that's what that 9 is on my thing. Okay, good. So, what was it, 19?
19.
So, with those temporary hit points I never used, I've got
This guy has better than Fireball.
3.
Or, I guess it's not better than Fireball. Yeah, it is. Jesus.
Yeah, it's 10d6 instead of 8d6. Takes out all of his allies at the same time.
What a shitty boss.
He has 2 hit points left.
I know.
That means Max didn't get pushed.
No, Max didn't get pushed. That's
No,
why
I'm
he
just
was
on
able to
my
be.
ass.
That's why he was able to get caught in the.
Wait, does that mean
blast.
Julius and I's turn reset now? Because this guy is.
No. You guys were still in that room regardless.
Yeah, but we would have both done something else. Neither of us
Yeah,
would have
went
attacked
after him.
Both of us attacked him. We're all gonna get hit in this fireball, damn it.
Well, on the rest of his turn, he stands up and 5, 10, 15 gets out that door.
But he's still in the door. Or is
Max down?
Max
Max
very
is
down.
totally down.
As is Molly.
Yep. Gotta love the
Is
healer.
the door closed?
Yes. He's not dumb, and he's really badly hurt. So I will allow Seymour and Julius to change their actions at this point.
If I was here when the fireball went off,
Yeah, you were there. I was here.
I would run 30 feet and put a potion into Max.
You don't have a. Oh, you do. He took it from. He took it from Max. So Julius,
Yeah,
you
so
do
either
still
way,
have a
I'd
potion.
have a potion regardless.
Yep.
I'd either have mine or Max's.
Yep. Sorry about that screw up.
It happens.
7.
Okay.
All right, so if that's yours, then I will. 5 feet. I guess I was crouched behind the bed, so 15 feet to stand up. 20 feet. I'm going to drop. Is this A? I can't recall. Okay, as a bonus action, 1d6 of healing into Molly. And move 10 feet towards the door and order Index to take that guy out no matter what.
Index was hit with that acid ball, so I don't think there's any way he survived.
Oh, that was an acid ball, not a fireball?
Yep, he transmuted it because he's already seen that it did nothing to Index.
Oh, okay.
You guys saw him,
yes.
cast that earlier in the fight, just when he knew something invisible was around but couldn't see it.
Thanks, buddy.
Top of the roof, that takes us to Badme. So this manticore is below you, but still on fire.
I have a question, Patrick. How
Yep.
tall was the fireball?
It filled that entire first floor room. It didn't go up into the second stories.
Oh, didn't hit the Manticore.
No. The Manticore is also outside through a stone wall.
All right. We're going to run away from the battlements to check out what happened down below.
Yeah, you hear a massive...
Actually, it's going to be there. Can I
Okay.
see these two guys?
Nope, they have cover against the far wall.
Okay. I because it's been so long, do I know that the door to the entryway down there is in that corner? Because I remember
Yes, you've seen a scout go in and out occasionally.
In that case, then, I'm going to yell out a warning to my allies that I'm placing fire at the door, and I'm moving the fireball as a bonus action. I mean, technically, I don't know if it can occupy his space or not, but...
Doesn't matter. He fails, and you hear screams of agony as this bugbear goes up in flames.
Hopefully that wasn't one of you. And then... Oh, that was my bonus action.
I know, I'm just trying to keep track for myself.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna pop a round of acid into Vincaster and hold an action to attack the Manticore should it pop up.
All right. Maximilian, you are prone on the ground.
Okay, so I wake up. I hear horrible screaming on the other side of the door.
Oh, right. Sorry, shut up. You are outside currently. So, yeah, you've seen the fireball roll across the ground and seemingly catch someone who screams. You can still hear the sounds and see it. You saw an explosion burst through the wall there. And you know the Manticore is still on the other side of the wall.
I don't think I have enough movement to get around to actually get line of sight on anybody. And then attacks. So I think what I'll do, I'll use my action. I have a healing potion, so I'm going to pop one of those for my action.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to pop, and then I will move. So I'm hearing noises and screaming coming. So I'm hearing screaming from here. I know the Manticore is up there somewhere. Okay, I'm going to start circling around, but I'm going to like head back to, yeah, basically just going to move just to get back to the wall of the tower here. But then I'll start like circling around until I see the Manticore. But for now, that's all I do. I just pop a potion and I move, and that's it for me.
All right. Molly. You are awake. You see no bad guys in the vicinity, but you see a really badly hurt Maximilian Julius in the next room.
All right, you know what? 5, 10, 15. I think it's time for a mass healing word.
Yay, that'll change my actions.
So everyone gets 8.
All right.
Can't see Chirp, right?
Nope, he's on the other side of the wall from you.
Can she see me?
I could go like here and then see you, and
You would have also like seen him run away because you were conscious at that point.
I healed her and picked her up, so yeah.
yeah. And then I'm going to hide behind the door, out of sight.
All right.
I got skipped just there.
Yeah, you're one ahead. Yeah, you're one ahead.
Yep, takes us to Max.
All right. All right. So I don't see anyone, but I know that the other side of the door there is a burning ball of fire.
You can hear it like crackling, and you can see the door starting to scorch and smoke. There's
Just
a hole in the wall
Seymour
there.
heading towards this hole.
So I'm gonna stand up and go. All right, looks like we're gonna be burning the tower down. Time to go, people. So 5, 10. I have 5 feet of movement after this. As I pass by Seymour, what do you think is fair? I've got 25.
Oh, hit him with ice pick.
Well, let me just.
Keep
I've
your
only
hit
got-
points.
Yeah,
Keep them for yourself or.
Yeah, I've only got first level slots, but no, I don't. No, it's fine. All right, yeah. Well, that's as far as I can go. Yeah, I think I'll just stand there.
All right. Those of you who speak Goblin hear yells of "Goss is dead! Run! Run!"
Yeah, you better run.
And a whistle as one of these wolves comes racing out. That guy will leap on as he races past. And they're going to try and book it. Jor is going to take a couple of shots at that goblin, though. Natural 1 and then a critical hit for 5 piercings. The goblin is badly hurt, but not dead. That takes us to Haboob. So you see another one of these goblins trying to race away. And you know the manticore is on the other side of the tower here, but below your line of sight currently.
Okay, I want the manticore dead, but alive first, because I want to skin it with my claws. Am I able to see it from this angle, from here?
Yeah, if you go right up to the edge of the wall, you can look over and see it.
And then I'm gonna shoot it in its head.
$18 hits.
Sorry, I had to turn off sneak attack for that, and please die.
8 piercing. It has taken multiple arrows, but it is still alive and just hisses at you angrily.
I give it the middle finger, and I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to duck behind the wall.
All right, Julius.
All right. Am I aware of the Manticore's existence at this point?
You've probably heard roaring outside, but you have no idea what it actually is.
Man, that sounds like a manticore that's on fire. Is it just me?
Oddly specific and very unlikely.
I know.
I was gonna say you might have smelt it, but there's been a lot of fire.
I mean, I can smell burning lion.
Currently, it's burning bugbear.
There's 20 feet. Can I see anything from here?
You see a ball of flame that way, and yeah, that is about it. You see a lot of wreckage and dead bodies.
Julius is gonna go check on Chirrup.
Aww.
And then presumably seeing like the edge of Chirrup maybe and the dead Dracotor. Readying a firebolt for anything that he sees.
All right. Takes us to Seymour. And this guy is much further away than where they are on the map, Seymour.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't to say if you got out near the doors, you have enough range to take a shot, but
That's
not
what I
from
was
where you're
thinking.
standing.
That was my
Yeah.
original one. So yeah, I'm going to move to 30 feet, 5, 10, 20, 25, to either here or here, whichever. Can I see them here?
You get a better view if you go one more.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to realize that guy is still behind me, but we don't want this guy getting away. So, first shot on the goblin.
That hits and is enough to kill him. You blast him right off the wolf.
All right, and then I turn around, and the second blast goes through the fireball and hits this guy.
That hits, and that is just what he had left as you knock him against the wall. And you can hear his helmet hit it and then sort of clang to the ground.
Oh, and fuck it. Would this be a free action to try and imitate that whistle? See if we can get a wolf mount.
Give me a performance check.
Nope. Very good.
All right. The Manticore is going to fucking book it. Start of his turn, how much fire damage does he take?
1 extra d4. So 4. Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, with that, he is going to
Do I see him?
disappear 100 feet off into the night. You will see him at one point, so your held action will go off.
Do I see him?
Yes. I hit him.
You're inside the walls, and
Okay,
he's
I know which
heading the
direction
other
he's
way.
going.
Takes another 10 acid damage.
All right. Yeah, you hear a howl of anguish as he disappears into the tree line.
Technically, he still takes that fire damage until he puts it out.
Yep. And with that, everything is quiet.
I don't trust this.
Neither do
Nope.
I. We need to have a meeting.
Yep.
Did the wolf kept running as well, right? This guy's
Yeah,
gone?
the wolf kept running.
The wolf kept running as
This
well.
guy's you can still hear snarling going on from in there, but he is still in that area.
Is he chained up? Probably, we would think, or
Can I
No,
look
you
through
saw them being mounted, but when the goblins dismounted, they just ordered them back in there.
are we out of initiative?
We are.
look through the window.
Yeah, just like peek.
Yeah, looking
I'm
through
not
the door,
opening the
you
door.
can see it. It is in its pen, just kind of stalking back and forth.
I'm gonna poke my head into this building here.
You see that is presumably an old guard hut or tower. You can see, there's a little bit of straw strewn across the floor. There's a hole in the roof. Doesn't look like it's been occupied.
Okay. I didn't see the goblins mount up and ride away.
Nope.
All right. But I heard wolves.
They were trying to get away, though.
They did get away.
Those of us on the roof would have been able to tell you it was happening.
How many
Yep.
got away?
One.
Yeah, 1.
That's
One
enough.
and one manticore, I think.
1 and 1 severely burned manticore. Yes.
Why did I think it was why did I know it was a manicore? I guess that once you heard enough manicores screaming and
Speaking of
Lucky
Patrick, how many turns does it take damage before it put out the fire?
just takes an action.
2 more.
It takes an action to make a dexterity check. So it takes another 6 fire damage.
All right.
Was it a distance enough for me to shoot it in his ass?
No, it went into the tree cover.
God damn
And
it!
you've only got like 80 feet of good range.
I have steady aim. I can still do a straight
Yeah.
shot.
That
So you don't
goblin
get
went
sneak
into
attack then.
yeah. So that goblin went into the woods. That means we'll never track him. That means he's
He was
gonna be-
also mounted. We'll never
Yes.
keep up.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
Unless
seen-
Seymour points his thumb into the into there.
He still has quite a bit of gains on us. We do not have control over the beast. We do not know the lay of the land, excluding Gior, of course. And they have a head start.
Yeah, assume that he'll
Yeah.
get he'll get back to his camp. Well, we have no idea where his camp is. His camp could be
However-
further down the road.
However, they don't necessarily know why we came to the keep,
They
what we're
saw
planning on
us-
doing with it,
Does that matter?
or where we're going to go after.
No, but they certainly are aware of us now. They saw us back when Azarkul appeared. They saw us again here. They are very much aware of our presence. They know roughly how we fight. They know what we do when we approach one of their camps at this point. These are dangerous, intelligent enemies. And we need to be more careful in the future when we engage them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, if
They
I
are.
have to teach military unit movement strategies to.
I don't know how helpful that would be.
We're not soldiers, Max.
They are soldiers. They would anticipate any kind of assault that another soldier would come up with.
Does anybody have? Ooh,
World shift.
let me get away from that.
Great.
What I am saying is, we need to be not just more careful, but more unorthodox in our attacks. Both times we've engaged this group, we have used the obvious trick. Sneak in through the caves, climb the tower, and attack down through the tower.
I don't know. I think
Hey.
the leaflets were pretty inspired.
Are you saying then that?
Both times.
Are you saying then that the next time to completely mess with them, we should try a frontal assault?
Heavens no. I'm
We should
saying
dig a
that
bunch
they
of
are
holes?
going to look at what seems like a good attack plan, and they are going to anticipate it again.
You know,
Right.
he might have a point. What if we... There's shovels around? Just start sharpening stakes and digging pits.
They will
I'm
likely
digging
do
our
that,
own
yeah,
graves.
but I do not think we can stay in Wrath Keep.
Yes, this doesn't look like we don't have
We
the
should-
manpower, nor is this a good, well constructed enough place to withstand a siege.
We should get what we can, what information, what spoils we can from this place, and leave.
Yes.
Run away. Run away.
Yeah. Who do I know that's good at finding things?
I mean,
Haboob, Julius, Chirrup. I'll grab whichever one of you guys wants to go, and I'll be like, let's go check let's go check some bodies here.
7 investigation.
Sorry, Grandma was on the phone. I missed. What are we doing?
We are searching the bodies. We are searching for clues. We are taking what we can, and we are getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yes.
Guidance, guidance, guidance for all the checks.
We're bound.
And
We're bound.
Sorry, what was that?
what's our guy here? Saratin, right? Or no, who's our
Jor.
Jor?
Jor. It's a
Jor.
Jor.
Jor, do you have any know any bolt holes nearby?
Well, investigation, Jesus.
There's Werkelnaw. He is nearby. He is not friendly, but he would have no love for anyone else in his woods.
Do you know someone friendly, perhaps?
Well, right now we can't.
Jor
betray
is
me.
not well liked. There are many places. You don't know even how I smell. There are places to camp. We could certainly hide, but Workelno will be safe. So Haboob, what exactly were you investigating?
So Julius mentioned he wanted. Oh, was that Julius or was that
Max,
Seymour that wanted to
no,
investigate
Max,
the bodies?
Yeah.
Max and I wanted to go to investigate the bodies.
So
And
investigate the
you
bodies.
and you
I
and
think
Sheriff
there's-
were the ones that I was really thinking about.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm
yeah.
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Yeah, on most of the bodies, you just find sort of wrecked equipment. On Koth, you do find in one of his bags, still partially singed, but protected enough from the flaming sphere. Would appear to be a couple of letters.
This Tabaxi found these letters. I don't like reading. Would somebody read this?
Okay.
Is it?
Arrange these.
To Kathy.
Kathy, my love, I have managed to steal Bone Boy's treasure. He was quite upset, but I've managed to calm him. I've sent it off to little Sarvi, as our Lord has commanded. The Wyvern reports his poison took in one. Interesting. Once we attack, the little fools will have their hands full even with such a meager force. Your Stormcaller.
There is one more letter I found.
Yes, I'm reading it now. But dear Kathy, I was most happy to see your messenger return. Your sweet words warm my heart. It beats in my chest like thunder.
Aw.
I grow tired of my work here. I wish I was tracking down the anchorites.
Yep.
As we planned. We could bolster the Lord's forces so much. A dreary host's mind faded quickly once his source of power was sent so far away. The manipulations of myself and our mindbinders are sufficient to keep him working, but with his clouded mind he works more slowly than we need. The western blockade has been set up as you requested. The Wyvern reports the poison has taken in too. They will keep those pieces off the board if they can. Soon we shall be together, my love. I hope you have time for a response before you march. All my love, your Stormcaller, 17th Matul. How long ago was that, Patrick?
Today is the 9th of Kythorn, so about 10 days.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a while ago. That's not good.
And then you also find a bunch of notes.
That's a lot of notes.
That's.
The first one reads, WLK 8 Mirtul. Lizard eggs acquired. Had to kill shaman. First batch in 2 to 3 10 day. Elf forces, not reaction. Will take care of target with first batch. These are written in Goblin in a jagged hand.
I speak Goblin.
Yeah. And the second one, WLK 13 Mirtul. Lizards cowed. Will patrol and guard, but not march south. 25 warriors. First batch on schedule. Elf scouts sighted but keeping distance. Package received from WLU. And then 21 Mirtul. East barricade erected and manned. Require reinforcements. Lost 3 squads to elves, hydras, gators. Please inform WLH. Elves lost 5. Haven't seen in a 10-day near base. Captured 1, no useful intel yet. These are signed WLS. And then Wormlord Koth, your repeated fanatical requests to raid the farms around Dwarf Bridge have, as you know, worn my patience thin. We need those supplies as we march. Hopefully your warning at their little festival has cleared the town. We are nearing the day upon which we shall march. I believe it will be 12 or 13 Kythorn. Therefore, I will allow you to satiate your bloodlust. Begin your more detailed scouting missions by darkness on the 6th. You may begin your raids on the 10th. Let me know of the human reaction to your first raid, and hold the keep until we arrive. Ozyrandian holds the bridge. Wormlord Harvek Karn, 2 Kythorn.
And you said it was the what? The 9th?
Currently the 9th.
So they're expecting an attack to begin tomorrow, and they want a reply then.
Well, I think these pointed bodies we're going to attack tomorrow. They're expecting reinforcements to leave on the 12th or the 13th. How far away are the reinforcements, though?
And you find this note.
So we're at what's called Koth's base. Well, I'm sure that his Stormcaller is gonna not be thrilled with us.
Oh, and one goblin's on the way back to tell them, apparently, as he points to the all tribes muster here part of the map.
Yeah, so that's probably a day or two's ride away.
Well, let's ask our guide.
Yeah, Jor says the Skullgore Bridge is a few hours north. Yeah, that would be to Cinder Hill. Ooh, yeah, it'd be a day. If they were marching, if they left there tomorrow, they would... I mean, a full brigade would not move quickly. The bridge is not that wide. Yeah, I say from where they muster to here, at most 4 or 5 days. At most.
Like how Neiman's Gap is said to not be worth burning.
Well, it's a dry town. I mean, they're not gonna find any liquor there, and you can't really burn a town down without any alcohol.
Elves. Where would the elves be on this map?
I see a very crude drawing of some elves, maybe of an elf.
That looks more like a goblin stabbing a human to me.
Maybe. Jor, do you know where the elves are on this map?
And he will point to, where the goblin is cutting the head off of something. He just says, stories of them being in the Witchwood, way in the north. Most people have not seen an elf the wood elves in a long, long time.
Okay.
Looking at this path.
The Owl Riders, we used to call them.
Seems like their two main choke points early would be the Skullgorge Bridge and Drellin's Ferry.
Yes, we have to...
We could do something to slow their progress there, to make those paths untenable.
Yes. Jor described this bridge. He said it's pretty narrow, yes?
Narrow, old stone. I mean, it's wide enough to get caravans across, but single file.
Would it be toppled?
Yes. Can we take a support pillar or two out and topple the bridge?
We could get down to the bottom of the gorge. Could we? And then Julius will look directly at Chirrup. damage it in such a way as to cause the bridge to collapse? If we have a day or two.
There are no pillars across the bridge, but there might be old areas of stone where you could do the same thing.
Then I suggest we take a rest here while we can and aim to destroy the bridge to stifle their progress.
Yeah, so see what we can do at the bridge, run down to Drellin's ferry, disable the ferry. We need to get people. What's the best way? The only walls I see them mentioning are at Brindle. Could we potentially get people out to Denevar?
They keep referencing spawn in these
Yeah.
notes.
In this little war room, you find 2 more of these notes. And one dated 29 Myrtul. Elves keeping distance, haven't attacked since last report. First batch of spawn proven unpredictable. Some intelligent, others savage. Will be effective weapons. And then 4 Kythorn. Target eliminated. 1 spawn escaped. 1 mindbender slain. 2 spawn left at target's location to scout/guard. East barricade attacked by Brindle forces. Repelled. Survivor escaped. 1 squad, 1 ogre lost. Reinforcements requested. Another attack will come. WLS.
All right. I'd like to take these notes and look at them real quick. I
Sure.
can use my proficiency in calligrapher's supplies to maybe
Guidance.
determine state of mind, as is written in Xanathar's.
Give me a check.
And it is a calligrapher's supply check DC 15, listed in Xanathar's. Oh, I've closed my character sheet like a dummy. What thing would you like?
I think it's intelligence.
All right. 16.
16, you can tell, I mean, it is written, in a sort of jagged hand, but you get a sense of both excitement and annoyance it is talking about some successes and some failures. You do get small signs of hesitancy every time they're talking about whatever these spawn are. As much as they say they are unpredictable, you can tell the way they are writing shows that whoever wrote this clearly does not have the control of them they would like.
And the spawn, we assume, are the lizards they talk about in the first batch? Or come from the lizard? Because they wanted the lizard egg, then they said the first batch.
I think they're talking in code there. In regards to the lizards and the wyverns and the poison, I think that's a code.
Yeah, because the wyvern is always capitalized. So
Would that
is he
be
a person named Wyvern?
It might
would
be.
that
or
Give
it
me
might
an
be a
investigation or insight to see
Insight.
the code?
Yeah.
How's that?
Clearly it's a code. And the wyvern being capitalized makes you think that is a person or some sort of spy.
And they're using poison.
Yeah, it all seems to be a code of some kind.
All right, Seymour will make a few notes, and then
I have a suggestion. Now, this is wild speculation, but based on what they have here, could it be that each individual location could be given a different number? And saying the poison worked meant that they established an operative there.
Poison took in 1, poison took in 2. Could be. But
Or taking over other tribes?
That could be another thing.
could be taken over. Could be we have spies. We have a spy network in place that are ready to subvert the town's defenses.
Could just be assassination of rival warlords. As they're, because look on the map here, it says, there it is, all tribes muster here. So maybe there were a few holdouts. So, I don't know.
Could be, or it seems to me like this is the sort of thing where it's more of a inserted spies.
Seymour starts putting the notes on the wall and pulls out a big ball of red yarn and some pins.
Oh,
All right,
God,
let's
not
work
this
this
again.
out.
Okay, so looks like they're heading straight along the road to Brindle, but they're taking side trips. They're sending a force down to Douth, and out to Prosser. Presumably, they're sending people up that way. Neiman Gap, not worth burning. Day 25. It'll take them 25 days to get all the way out to there. Tarleton.
Well, keep in mind they are marching with a large force, presumably,
yes.
which does require more effort to move across the land.
Now,
And feeding. They'll be looking. They'll have foraging parties out as they're going.
yes. Now here's what concerns me. The top, we have something called Sarvith. At the bottom, we have something called Ghost Lord. Are these more of their commanders? Because Koth is mentioned here by name. Karn is mentioned by name. Was Sarvith or Ghost Lord mentioned by name? WLS. Wormlord Sarvith, perhaps?
Makes the most sense.
They mentioned elves, gators, and
Hydra?
Hydra.
That looks like a
We've
swamp.
run into the Hydra and the Gators.
Yes, and that looks like a swamp to me up there. So maybe the elves.
So it wasn't the Hydra that lives in this area that they ran into, because somebody sent the message to Koth.
Yes.
So somebody else ran into a Hydra somewhere else, presumably.
Yes.
We could ask Jor, because he's here. Jor, is this a name for this area, Sarvith?
No, there is no region I know named that.
So this
What's
is
up
likely...
here by Lake Rest?
The swamps, the sunken city of Restelin is under the water in the swamp in the bog up there. Lizard folk tribes, lots of ruins.
Okay.
So WLS, we think, is the one that's Sarvith, right?
Wormlord Sarvith. That makes sense to me.
Yes.
But I don't know who Stormcaller is. At least not at
Stormcaller doesn't seem like a proper name. Because they refer to themselves as your Stormcaller.
Your Stormcaller. It's
and presumably they are romantically involved, or were romantically involved with Koth.
Yes, it appears more like a pet name of sort. Probably to do with some sort of magical abilities that they have to bring down lightning or thunder or rain.
Druid of some form.
Now, if I'm assuming WS means Sarvith, they mentioned WLU in their second letter.
Looking. Do I see anybody who starts with U? Like any words start with U in like the weird rating they've put on this?
No.
There is almost certainly a T, because there's a Targarun mentioned, who specifically wants to eat halflings. So we don't know where he is.
Well, I don't think we're gonna figure this out right now. Let's, are we taking out the bridge?
I think that would be the best course of action, though we certainly need to rest first.
Yes, no, that let's post up nearby. You say that oh god, what was his name? Workelnaw was nearby.
Yeah, his people, and he points to some of the giant bones on the ground. These would have been some of his kin.
Workelnaw is a giant.
He is one of the last of the forest giants, I think.
I sort of get. Does anybody here speak giant?
Nope.
Does Workelnaw speak in the common tongue?
No, he only speaks giant.
Does not speak Sylvan? Seems odd for a creature with forest in its name.
Does he speak
You go tell him that.
Yes.
We trade the occasional animal.
I'll be able to talk
I
to
can
him.
speak in a pigeon form of giant. It's not like we sit around and chat.
Yes.
Seymour can talk to him. Or actually, Seymour can make anybody talk to him.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. No. Let's. Workelnaw's our only ally out here, or our only potential ally, or something
Not
close to it.
Entirely true.
How do you mean?
Well, the druids exist.
The druids.
Yes, we got off to a bad start with them, certainly. But
I would not try and make friends with the anchorites. They are of their own will.
I have a feeling we just got lucky there, so let's
But
not
I
push it.
assume their will would not enjoy the hobgoblins trouncing through the woods as they are.
Oh no, that's why they let us live.
Yes.
'Cause we're
and
fighting
if we
them.
were to tell them how the hobgoblins aimed to seek a step through their woods, they might have a mind to prevent it.
You will have to choose between them and the giant. They do not see eye to eye.
Well, of course not. The giant is quite tall.
See, now that's a joke.
What was it?
That's a joke, people.
I'm confused.
Never mind. You've accidentally
They-
stumbled into humor.
The line saying not seeing eye to eye was a metaphor.
Yes. Let's. You know what? Let's see if we can find Workelnaw. He might have some other tools or hidden paths through the forest or something. If he's a giant, if he's the last of the forest giants, maybe he might be able to help us take down this bridge.
I agree. But what do we do with Rover?
Rover.
The dire wolf.
I get up and I look in the barn and I see the dire wolf and I go, somebody hand me their bow.
I'll deal with it. If that's
I do not think we need to kill it. It is a creature of the woods.
Is
Can we
it?
open the door and
Let
From
it
up on
go
the tower?
free.
Will it immediately try to kill us?
Is it?
It snarls and kind of hunches back. Its hackles raised, but it doesn't immediately attack.
Okay, everybody stand back and get ready just in case it decides to charge us. And Does anybody want to handle animal this?
I'm only +2. I was gonna try it, but I don't
Alright.
think I'll roll that high.
Well, I've got a +1.
Let's see if we can calm it down before we open the door. This might just enrage it, but easy boy.
Throw some hobgoblin in there.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah. I don't know anything about dogs.
Make sure you
Okay,
stare
boy.
directly
They
They
into
like
its
it when
eyes.
you stare at them in the eyes.
Why
Yeah.
don't we just open the door and walk away?
All right, everybody back up, and I'm gonna wait for them to back up and then open the door and back away.
Yeah, the wolf inside, leans back. It is snarling. There's sort of foam at the mouth, but it is not moving forward.
Okay, I back away from the door.
Yeah,
give it
we'll
room.
go inside over here.
All right. Yeah, if everybody backs out of the way, the wolf just makes a dash and heads out through the broken entryway and races off into the darkness.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's clear this place out. Make sure that there's no hidden caches of weapons or whatever that they've decided to leave behind. And let's
Or
go
older stuff.
or older stuff. We were told that there was
There was treasure here.
there's treasure here somewhere. Yes. Do we know
We're not
anything?
gonna. Nobody's found it yet. We're not gonna find it
Well, I
tonight.
don't-
I don't think.
I don't think that anyone has really looked. This place is supposed to be haunted, yes? Lots of people are dissuaded by such superstitions.
Well, I would assume that the goblins have been looking, but yeah.
Well, there's a there's an old storeroom here, and I point down there that nobody's been in quite some time. So
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the storeroom. What's this building here?
It's where the manticore was.
Yeah, but is that it? Just the place where the manticore lives?
Looking inside it, you can see that what it once might have been used for is not clear. It's all the furniture here is crushed into rubble. You do see a large nest-like mound of tree branches, bone bits, and pieces of foul-smelling animal parts. And then long, thin spikes of some sort of black material fill the northwest corner.
Do I see... First, does this seem like the area that a secret passage would be in? If there was a secret passage. Like, does this...
It's right next to the wall, so unless it goes down.
I presumed it went down.
You can give me an investigation check if you want to go look inside.
You wanna give me a hand?
I think mine's
Guidance.
better.
What do you got? +5?
7.
Oh yeah. Much
I'm an
better. I'll give
intelligence
you a hand.
caster, and also I can't get my sheet to load, so
I will help him then.
I will manually roll it. That is a 17, and then guidance as a 21.
All right. You find no hidden passageways or secret doors. You do find buried in and amongst this filth a small filthy silk robe, which has been turned into sort of a pouch. Inside you find a silver necklace with a large pendant hanging on the bottom of it. It's vaguely star-shaped, clearly hand-carved and made, as well as 40 gold pieces and 8 platinum pieces.
I
Nice.
hand the gold and platinum to our treasurer, Chirrup, and I hand the necklace to our identifier,
who is you?
who is Badbang.
Oh.
I think generally.
Yeah.
Because I can't load my character sheet right now. That means I have no spells.
Ah,
Yeah. No, so I can identify.
Nothing magical.
Okay, but
Um,
valuable.
If it's not in this room, I'm gonna look in the storage room. Like
I'll keep helping.
go around the thing and
look for more.
for more.
Advantage.
So which room are you starting in?
The one directly north of this.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
Nothing of any value found in here.
All right. Go into the office area. And I assume that I'm just getting followed around by Molly and Seymour helping me and guidancing me.
Sure. So yeah, you see a large table fills this room. barely leaving enough room for the half dozen chairs arrayed around its edge. This is where you found the last two of the notes, and you can clearly see that the map that you found had been pinned down to this table by daggers, as you can clearly tell by the cut marks in the table. No sign of any secret doors or hidden passages in this space.
Right. The room south.
Sorry, by that I mean like I'm keeping an eye out to make sure that nobody's gonna like try to like climb over the walls or whatever.
Are you at the top of the tower?
Yeah, I'm patrolling the grounds.
All right.
29, Patrick.
Yeah, no sign of any hidden items or secret things. You do find under the beds of some of these areas, basic equipments of the hobgoblins, and you find, a couple of small gems, grand total of 35 gold pieces and 50 silver pieces stashed under pillows in various little hidey holes.
All right, all to chirp. And then I guess the base of the tower. Starting to run out of places a secret passage could be, guys.
Yep.
It's another 29.
In the floor of this round tower room, you do locate a trap door. You find one of these stone pieces of floor can be pulled across, and old layers of dust get moved aside as you find what appears to be the top of a ladder.
Well, there it is.
Indeed. Down we go.
Can we wait an hour at least?
I think that would be a wise decision, Seymour Sunkist.
Let's just close this back up just in case.
Yes.
It's not like nothing's gonna come crawling out. Nothing's been out this way.
Let's not chance it, but also let's not chance us getting run off and leaving it open.
Yeah, that's true.
But go and take a quick short rest.
Yep.
I don't have any hit dice
Yeah.
left. I'm just going to use this for bringing back index.
And your
All
spell
right.
slots?
And that, yeah. I need a long rest if we're going to...
All right.
And we can also take the inspirational speech. Can we take a short rest?
Oh, yeah. I can't because I'm not taking a short rest, though.
Yeah, but you can give it regardless.
So everybody, do your hit points again.
Do I not have Song of Rest? I thought I did. There it is.
Hey, you get it at like second level.
Short rest, perfect. So everyone will get an extra D6.
Let's see it.
What's the temporary
Seriously.
hit points at?
9.
9.
9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm 3 off. Do I use a hit dice here?
I mean,
So are we getting 8 back or 1 back? Song of
So
Rest.
Song of Rest is the one. The D8 was for me. I didn't roll it properly for my hit dice.
then I believe we've already had. This is our second short rest of the day, correct?
Yeah, because I might have hit
I've
dice
used
already.
mine. Yeah.
No, this is the first short rest of this day because you guys took a long rest and came in the
Right.
middle of the night.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
right.
Oh, then I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
have my hit dice. Shit,
Yeah.
good.
Roll them.
Cool. Then I'm gonna get a third level spell slot back.
I'm very low on spell slots now. Wait, is my Shatter supposed to play any kind of part in the upcoming plan? I know it was discussed. I
Yes,
don't
but that would
think
be
it-
tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Because I'm like, if we're doing
Because-
that today,
Because
need more
I think
time.
we need. Yeah, I think the we had a couple days, he said, right, from when they would leave to when they would get to Dragon Bridge.
He figures it's a day or so to the bridge, 5 days to Drellin's Ferry.
A day or so from where they're starting, and they're starting tomorrow, right?
They're starting in 2
2 or
days.
3 days.
Okay, so we can, yeah, we have time to fuck the bridge up.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, I can use a channel divinity to get a second level spell slot back.
All right, are we gonna just take a quick look downstairs? I can send
Yep.
Index in invisible.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, Index goes invisible.
It's a small empty vault, you cowards.
So
Hey,
you want us
we've
to
had our
believe.
asses kicked here. Okay.
Look, we were told haunted.
Yes.
Yes,
and
and you saw the ghost was a fake glowing item with a hobgoblin going, ooh.
Yes, I kicked the ghost down the stairs.
Yes, but this could also be legitimately haunted.
I'll
Did
still
I do
look
that
through
to
his
you?
eyes.
Yes, I would.
Yes.
I'll still investigate the room looking through his eyes.
Yeah, you see the walls of this small vault are of worked stone. The ceiling's about 12 feet high. The air is thick and smells stale and slightly smoky as you even sit at the top of this ladder. You can see 3 alcoves have been cut into the walls, 2 to the north, 1 to the east. Each is sealed by an iron gate and locked with chains and a large padlock. Beyond one alcove are several shelves bearing no less than 10 small iron coffers. Behind the second is a small desk and chair. The desk piled high with papers and books. Beyond the third sits a large trunk. A human skeleton lies slumped against the eastern alcove's gate. Still dressed in tattered chainmail, the skeleton has a massive arrow protruding from its ribs.
Fascinating.
Hmm.
That
How
sounds
far
like-
apart are the bars? Oh wait, he can change form.
Yeah, that sounds
He's
like
into
an
a spider.
arrow. That sounds like an arrow trap to me.
He can turn into a spider.
I remember Dr. Protube Esquire.
Yeah, so he will turn into a little spider version of himself. Guess the paperwork is what I'm interested in.
Well, like,
Yeah, in his spider form, you are unable to read the paperwork. He would literally have to figure out how to unroll these scrolls and papers and walk over them letter by letter.
Well,
All right,
You
so
could
we'll just
transform into
Yeah,
a
he's gonna
spider,
be
go
just-
through
yeah.
the bars, transform
come
back.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he'll turn back into Index when he gets to the table, and set off the trap that you've been planning.
No traps. Most of this appears to be a history of the keep itself.
Ooh, genealogical records.
Excellent. This'll be extremely useful for when we need to finally settle in here.
All right. Well, do you guys want to try and get into those other 2? I don't think Index can carry the coffers, and he can't identify that armor. So, are we going down?
I think we should.
Downtown.
Down we go.
Are all of you going down?
How big?
Is there room for us all?
No, it's pretty small. There's
Then
a-
I will stay up top and just have Index down with them because I can see through Index eyes.
Okay, so I can go down. I have the ability to lockpick if I need to. But I think removing as much of the stuff from this location might not be the best idea, and instead leaving some of it here might be a better idea. But let's go. I'll go down and ritualistically cast Detect Magic.
I'd rather not leave anything for our goblin friends when they
I
come
agree.
marching through this way.
We can bury it again once we get out of on our way to the giant. We'll find a
Maybe
spot.
ask Jor to hold it at his place.
or just keep it.
Or just
I'm thinking traveling light, but anyway, yeah. So Detect Magic is up to see if there's anything magical, and if not, we can always do some Thieves' Tools checks.
On the skeleton, the boots appear to be magical, and as well on a small patch of skin that is left, you see a tattoo which appears to be magical.
Ew.
Okay. I assume that they're... Okay, I know you can remove the tattoo. I just forget how you do it.
You gotta lick it and then stick it on your
You
skin.
can cast Identify on it.
No, it absorbs
It turns
into
back. It absorbs
Yeah.
back into its own tattoo needle.
Yeah. So I will retrieve those items. How many locks did you say there were down here?
3. There's one on each of these gates.
All
Do
right.
you want your rogue down to do that?
I mean, yeah, because I'm not very dexterous. I will, however, I believe I have guidance from my all-purpose tool for the next so many hours.
Chirp Haboob,
Hmm.
treasure, shinies, down the ladder.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
just waiting for the general consensus and decision to be made. But yeah, we'll go down.
Yeah, with locked goods that we wish to be opened.
Alrighty. Hi ho and away we go.
Watch for potential arrow traps.
Yep.
Without even a medicine check, the giant-sized arrow that is in this human's body does not look like it came from any kind of small trap. It appears to be an ancient arrow
Yeah.
shot from a giant's bow.
I assumed we all assumed that because you said giant arrow and there's giant.
Oh, I missed
skeletons, and
that.
This
I
guy
missed that.
died fighting giants. I was just concerned with arrow traps as well because of it's a vault.
Well, I think he died of blood loss. He got down here after all.
What a silly thing to do. You've got an arrow in the gut and you're gonna
I
go
mean,
down
it's a
after
giant
the
arrow. It's also
treasure?
like everywhere else.
Yes. Why wouldn't you go seeking medical aid?
Nobility are often clouded by.
So they'd rather
Concern
die
for
in
their
front of
wealth.
a locked door with shiny things on the other
Well,
side?
let's see what's in it.
That's dumb.
Let's open it up.
Am I doing a search for it or am I helping the boo? What are we doing?
Picking some locks, doing some search. It's up to you.
Each alcove has a lock pick, or a lock that needs to be picked.
I don't think I actually have any lockpicks.
I can make one for you.
Yes, make me lockpicks, please. Oh, I have thieves' tools. Never mind, I do. I will thieves' tools this. Am I getting a guidance?
And I thought he was about to polymorph you into a lockpick.
She.
Guidance.
Thank yous.
Yeah, you are just able to get the first lock where the 10 coffers are. It takes you a little longer than you would have liked, but you do soon hear the satisfying click, and the door, with a rusty screech, is able to be opened. So you are looking upon 6 iron coffers. Each coffer is locked and bears the coat of arms of what you would assume the Vrath family crest is, which looks like a large stylized V.
Mm.
Want to check for traps for checking the coffers?
I think we already determined that the traps are all ancient and already done up.
Okay.
So I don't think we have to worry about those. I'm not going to make assumptions. I will still check, but I don't think we have to worry about those specific traps. Okay, so investigation or perception for traps? Investigation, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just want to double check that nothing's gonna come out and kill me again.
Where are you checking?
The chest, right?
Well, you have to unlock that lock to get to the chest. Each of these alcoves has a separate lock.
Oh, I thought it was already. Oh, got it. Okay, so I will Well, I'll check the chest. So what did I unlock? The alcove, right?
You unlocked this first alcove that had 10 small coffers in it, each of which appears to be locked on their own and have a stylized family
damn it.
crest on them.
I would
Okay.
like.
The locks on the coffers do not look difficult.
Okay, so do I have to make like 10 different thieves' tools checks, or can I just do like
Or you could
one
just
and-
smash them.
I'd
No.
rather not.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, you
Pop
find
it.
most of them are not. You find most of them are not locked.
Okay, yeah, I will open up.
No.
I will open up what is unlocked, and then I'll give you 3 for oh god damn it, for the locked ones.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I will just
Haboom is
say over
helping.
time, you eventually get all of them opened.
Okay.
And you find 6 of them contain coins. Of the remaining 4, 3 contain long expired notes of credit. And the last contains another deed to the keep, which matches up with the one you have already found. They do appear to be almost precisely the same document.
Okay.
One has a couple of stains on it that marks it as different, but it would lead you to believe that the one you've actually found was also genuine. One appears to be the landowner's, one appears to be coming from whatever records office would have kept a copy of it.
Okay.
All right.
Haboob, your turn. You try. Next one.
Okay.
So there's the lock on the alcove with the desk and the papers that you've already read, or there's the lock in front of the trunk.
I'll take the trunk.
All right, roll to unlock that lock.
I would like to check for traps.
No sign of any traps on the padlock. Haboob, you get it open in a very quick fashion and just casually sort of toss it aside. The door is able to be opened, and there is a large banded locked trunk in front of you.
Huh. Is there anything like any kind of inscriptions on it, or it just looks like a regular trunk?
It's covered in sort of dust and debris. Through a bit of it, you can again see this large stylized V across the top, but you'd have to clear it off to see if there's anything more.
I just take a deep breath and I just blow on that V to clear it up.
Yeah, and it looks like a large stylized V, much like the same family crest that you saw on the coffers. So seems to be of the Vrath family.
Okay. I will need to investigate to see it's not booby trapped.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oof.
Does not
You
appear
are
to be trapped.
guidance.
I am? Okay.
Because I said I was giving it to anyone who needed it.
15.
Yeah, does not appear to be trapped.
Seems good. All right. Going in. Another, and I'm assuming it's still, this is locked, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this again. And why is it not rolling? Oh, here it is.
You go in with your thieves' tools and cannot get it to unlock. As that happens, the ground around you in this 10-foot space gets filled with this corrosive dust that blows up in and around. Haboob and Badme, give me dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, jeez. Really? Fuck you, roll 20.
Haboob, you take 7 acid damage. Badme, you take 3.
That's weak damage.
Two
lost a lot of
2
damage.
ones. That is some bad. Yeah, that is some bad rolls.
Can I just jump up and catch the wall? Well, not catch the wall, just grab the wall and stick to it It's like, wow.
You can. I mean, that whole area is, just fills with this acidic dust, and then it sort of clears and sprinkles down to the ground.
I
Why didn't you take your guidance? I said I was applying it whenever it was needed.
Me too.
mean, didn't I use it?
On your
In
investigation,
Spanish.
but not your thieves' tools.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay, let's go. All right. So I'm going to.
I'm also going to
Yes.
help.
That trap was going off either way because you just didn't see the trap was there.
Now we know. That's for sure.
Yep.
Getting dust though.
All right. So I'm going to try this again. Assist if anybody would like to assist.
I'm helping. You have advantage. And
I'm
you have
giving
a guidance.
I'll take it, and there we go. Hold on, 1 second, guidance. 22.
You are unable to pick this lock. It is giving you trouble. You feel like you're getting really close, but it is an ancient lock, and clearly whatever is in here was meant to be secured.
Oof.
Sure, but you want to take a crack at it?
Okay, let's try this.
I'll
Thieves'
I'll
tools with
step-
guidance. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, Chirrup, he crouches down and gets the lockpick in, and just almost immediately the lock just clunk pops open.
I'll
Sure,
loosen
it's
it for
gonna-
you.
Haboob loosened it. Yeah.
All right, throw open the lid. What's in here?
Inside, you
Thanks.
see a rounded, flat-headed helmet and what appears to be a beautifully wooden carved staff.
I
Yoink.
checked them at the magic users. To identify.
I'm-
No, don't doubt me.
Unfortunately, because guidance is concentration, I don't have my detect magic up. But I assume, based on their condition, they're probably magical. So
Yes.
Assuming
yoink.
as well.
Yep.
And then we would probably take everything of value. Have we looted everything?
I'll say,
paperwork.
yeah, you grab the paperwork, and inside the desk you find keys to the coffers and to the chest.
Yeah, but we unlocked them, so they're all still useful, so we can lock stuff back up if we want to. So
Yeah.
good.
So with
But
that,
yeah, Seymour will take all the paperwork and for perusing later.
with that, you have found everything of value in this keep, and Jor will look up and say, "Sun coming up in under an hour. Do you want to trek to Warkelnaw, or do you want to just find a camp spot in the woods for the time being?"
Honestly, I think we should probably find somewhere nearby.
Yeah, we're gonna be exhausted if we don't rest soon.
Yes.
No, because you had your long rest. You just
No,
you just took it like you went to bed at like 6 and got up at 2. So you got your full 8 hours.
Oh,
it'll
okay.
just be a long day before you can, take your next one. You've still got a full day ahead of you.
Hmm.
We haven't used any resources. It's fine.
Says you.
I've got 2
Except
save level
for
spell
our
slots.
hit dice.
Hit dice. I'm
My
down
healing
spell
light.
slot. I don't know.
I have 3
10,
spell slots.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's
a little beat up.
let's head out and see if we can find this Warkelnaw fellow.
So I assume while we're doing this, if at all possible, could I be casting Identify as a ritual, or would that require more concentration? Than...
That'll require more
Okay.
concentration. Yeah. So I mean, if you wanted to stop them for any amount of time, you could do it that way. But
Well, so we're looking for a place to set up camp later. I think. Okay, I will put the question to the group: do we want to identify the items now and potentially have them useful, or do we want to wait?
I say we wait until we get
Between
to
the
our
two
next
of us,
campsite.
We can identify them in. How many items do we have?
Oh, sorry, I missed actually something. Also inside the chest is a giant-sized spiked gauntlet.
Cool.
Vorpal will probably like this. I would like to. How many items were there? Like how many items do we assume are magical?
3?
4.
4. Okay.
Well, between the two of us, we can do
Boots,
that.
tattoo, helmet, and staff.
We can do that in 20 minutes. As rituals, right? Between the two of us.
Yep.
How far away does George say Worknaw is? Like
2 hours.
2 hours. All right. Well, I guess we could spend another 20 minutes here before we head out.
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning right now, or like maybe closer to 3 at this
It's
point.
dawn.
Yeah, it's closer to dawn.
He said the sun was rising.
You guys left around 2, tracked for
Uh,
an hour and a half, and then watched over the goings-ons for nearly an hour before you moved in. So yeah, it is just about dawn. And you've already taken a short rest.
all right. Yeah, let's identify these and then go to work them all.
Mm.
So I'll take 2. He'll take 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't really matter which.
You find there is a Shadowfell brand tattoo. The staff is a staff of life.
Nice.
Ooh.
You find some Zorn Soul boots. And the barge helm.
Barge helm.
Yeah.
Staff of life they're gonna be attuned to by a cleric. Who are we gonna give that to?
Oh, me.
Fine. I guess I'll put away Ice Pick.
Oh, the Zorn boots would be good for me or Nabil for sneaking.
Don't one of you already have boots of Elvenkind?
Steph has those, I think.
I have the cloak, I think. Yeah, I have the cloak.
Gain tremor sense and burrowing speed. Interesting.
I'm just
I have boots of Elvenkind.
it's just the tremor sense that's got me thinking like, hey, like you're sneaky roguey people, or at least whoever is usually the front liner, because like, you know, hey, tremor sense, you'd be able to sense things in the area. What's up to 30 feet?
I'm guessing I'm getting the Staff of Life.
I would like to propose that the barge helm goes to the person
Bard?
who shoves all the time.
The staff can also be attuned by a bard.
Who wants to be a Healy Bard?
Does Chirp strike you as a Healy Bard?
I mean,
No.
Chirp is a stabby bard.
I mean, on the one wing you harm, but on the other wing you could heal.
Thought it was
So,
firm and
That Shadowfell tattoo, guys, it gives dark vision to a range of 60 feet, advantage on stealth checks, and when you take damage, you can use your reaction to become insubstantial for a moment, having the damage you take, and then you can't use that until the next sunset.
Okay, with how many times Chirp goes down, like I think he should get the tattoo.
That would also then free up the goggles.
Yes.
So what was the fourth one? Sorry, I thought there were 4 things. Barge helmet, life.
Yeah, the
Helm,
Shadowfell
staff.
brand tattoo.
Yeah, the Shadowfell brand tattoo, which, as I said, should go to someone who doesn't have dark vision, like Chirrup. Having advantage on stealth checks for Chirrup is great. The other person to be good on is Max.
Yeah, but also the barge helm.
Yes, that's why I was saying it.
Barcham was
Yeah.
what I thought first
Yeah.
for Max. Yeah.
Let's see what these boots do.
They only last 5 minutes. That's the problem with the boots.
You get a burrowing speed
And tremor sense.
and tremor sense.
Which is why, yeah, I pictured them for the sneaky roguey types because,
Yeah.
yeah, you can sneak up, know somebody's coming, and if somebody's coming, you can burrow and hide.
Yeah.
Also, if there's like an earthen wall or something like that, you are now on the other side of the wall.
So this is just another variation of a weapon of warning, something like that.
Yeah, basically.
Limited to 5 minutes.
Yeah, you have to click them to turn it on. But yeah,
There's no place like home. Okay.
You can also pinpoint
right.
precious metals and stones within the range of your tremor sense.
Such as coins and gems, and I'm drooling. I can't
And
talk.
people's
yeah.
vaults.
Tell me that's not for a rogue.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. In the words of Johnny Bravo, oh, mama.
So are we agreeing then that Nabil gets not Nabil Haboob gets the boots?
Nabil also wants a boost, but shit, this is fiction. This is
How about
fucking
Naboob?
fiction.
Naboob gets the boot.
Naboob.
So Zorn
I think that's gonna be my next tabaxi.
sold
Naboob.
boots. So Zorn sold. Oh, wrong. That's not how you spell Zorn. X-O-R-N.
Oh, and I forgot on Koth, you find a wand of magic missiles.
Oh, Julius?
Oh, well, that can go to any spellcaster.
Or Seymour wand of magic missiles.
So that could be anyone in the party.
Well, Eldritch Blast is probably going to do better most of the time than Magic Missiles.
Yes, it will. But I'd like to point out the entire party is comprised of spellcasters.
Yeah, literally everybody.
Chirrup would not want that.
Except for Haboob.
No,
So-
Part bird, I thought.
no, I'm
No,
the rogue.
Chirrup is
Chirrup's part.
Yeah, Chirrup is the one who's
Oh,
going to
okay.
All right.
I'm the-
So
Yeah.
Haboob is getting the boots. I'm getting the tattoo. Max
So is
is
it-
getting the helm. I'm assuming Molly is getting the staff. Is that right?
Yep. Because you don't want it, you're the only one else that can use it. We don't have a druid.
Yeah.
Also fits my character.
It does. Yeah.
Rise in solidarity!
I can just see Molly just like raising that staff over her head. And the wand of magic missiles. Anybody can use it. Does anyone actually want it right now?
I
don't.
mean, my Firebolt is notoriously inaccurate,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, it
Julius.
never hurts to have magic missile.
Am I missing anything else for the magic items? Because I know we got some earlier, but were they assigned? Or was that just gold?
Just gold.
Just gold.
Patrick,
Yep.
question on the Staff of Life.
Yep.
Does it regain charges?
It does not. I was just about
Okay.
to point that out to Stephanie.
Oh,
The staff has 7 charges. Raise Dead costs 5, Revivify is 3, Heal is 1.
Oh!
Heal is a damn good spell to have 7 charges of it, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I
Wait,
missing
don't I get the charges back at the end of the day or no?
Nope. The
Nope.
charges do not regenerate.
That
Oh.
was literally what we just had a conversation about, Steph.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It is
brain hurt.
too good to let it recharge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rose Dead and Revivify. No cost.
I can do 2 revivifies and a heal. I could do a raise dead and like 2 heals. You know what? It's still pretty good.
Zunhai.
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to end the session for the night as you have identified these items, and then Jor leads you along the trail, and the forest grows more ominous as the Dawnway winds deeper into the woods. Eventually, you come to a spot where a wide track leads away from the road heading west, and a massive effigy of some kind stands here. 15-foot tall humanoid shape made from a sagging moss-covered frame. The thing looks almost like a crude, giant-sized skeleton. You see birds nesting in the massive barrel that served the effigy as a head. And Jor looks up and just says, "We are entering Workelnaw's territory. Let's go." And that is where we'll end it for the night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back here same time next week. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Guten Tag.